Do you ever feel like there's something you deeply desire, something that you've been wishing for, yet it feels so far away? Do you wonder why some people seem to manifest their desires effortlessly while others struggle? I've been there, and I understand how frustrating that can feel. But let me share a little secret with you. The universe is always listening. It's not distant, it's not indifferent, and it's certainly not playing hard to get. The truth is, the universe responds to our desires faster than we think, especially when we ask with an open heart. What if I told you that there is a simple practice that can allow you to manifest your desires instantly? And what if I told you that all it takes is one moment, a sacred window of time, before 4 a.m.? Now, I know this may sound a little unusual, but trust me when I say that the universe works in mysterious ways, and this is one of the most powerful secrets I've come across. Before I share the method with you, I want you to think about this for a moment. Have you ever experienced those late night hours when the world is quiet and your thoughts are clear? In those still moments, when the noise of the day fades, you're closer to your true self. You're in that space where the connection to the universe is more powerful than you can imagine. And it is in those early hours, before 4 a.m., that your desires can take shape, and the universe can respond in the most miraculous ways. You see, the veil between the physical world and the spiritual world is thin during these moments. It's easier for us to tune into the frequencies of love, abundance, and joy, and it's easier for the universe to hear us. That's why I'm here to tell you, if you ask for anything with a clear, open heart before 4 a.m., the universe is ready to give it to you. This may sound too good to be true, but I assure you, this is real. In my own journey, I've experienced this firsthand. I've asked for things, sometimes small, sometimes big, and received them almost instantly. I've seen people around me transform their lives by simply aligning with this cosmic timing. And today, I want to show you how you can do the same. When you ask for something, it's important to do so with intention. The universe does not respond to vague requests. It responds to clear, heartfelt desires. So, think about what you truly want. What is it that you feel deeply in your heart? Is it peace of mind, financial freedom, love, or perhaps healing? Whatever it is, the key is to ask with clarity and with trust. Before you go to sleep, take a few moments to center yourself. Calm your mind, release any worries or fears, and feel the love that is within you. Visualize your desire clearly in your mind's eye. Imagine it already happening. Feel the joy, the relief, the excitement of receiving it, and then speak your desire into existence. You can do this aloud or silently in your heart. The most important thing is to speak it with certainty, as though it is already yours. As you drift off to sleep, trust that the universe has heard you. Trust that the energy you've put out into the world will begin to work on your behalf. Let go of any attachment to the outcome and simply rest in the knowing that what you've asked for is already on its way to you. You may even find that the answers come to you in your dreams or in the moments when you wake up during the night. The universe will find a way to deliver what you've asked for, even when you're not consciously aware of it. And here's the most powerful part. When you wake up before 4 a.m., take a moment to check in with yourself. Notice how you feel. Do you feel lighter, more inspired, or more at peace? That is the magic at work. If you wake up during this window, the universe has already started to respond. Don't be afraid to ask again in those moments. Don't be afraid to speak your desires out loud or in your mind. This is your moment to reaffirm your trust in the process and to align yourself with the abundance that's coming your way. Sometimes we may feel a sense of doubt or disbelief when we first start using this practice. That's normal, and I want you to know that it's okay to feel uncertain. But I also want you to remember that the universe doesn't require perfection. It only requires your faith. It requires your willingness to trust that you are worthy of the blessings that are coming your way. And as you continue to practice this, something amazing begins to happen. You'll find that not only do you manifest your desires more easily, but your life also begins to flow more smoothly. You'll notice synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, and small miracles that seem to appear out of nowhere. That's the universe working with you, guiding you, supporting you. The more you align with this process, the more effortless and joyful life becomes. You see, the universe is always responding to you. It is constantly working in your favor. But it's up to you to ask with an open heart, to trust that your desires are being heard, and to be willing to receive. And when you do this, when you ask before 4 a.m., when you align with this cosmic timing, you open the door for miracles to enter your life. So what do you want to ask for? What do you want to manifest today? Take a moment to reflect on that, and know that the universe is waiting for your request. It's ready to give you everything you need and more. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the power of the universe. This is the beginning of a beautiful new chapter in your life, where anything is possible. It's time to align yourself with the infinite potential of the universe and open your heart to the abundance that is yours to receive. The only thing standing between you and your desires is your belief in their possibility. So, let go of any doubts and step into the flow of the universe. Ask for what you want and watch as it comes to you. As you begin to use this practice of asking for what you want before 4 a.m., you'll notice something incredible happening within you. The more you trust the process, the more you align with the energy of the universe. And trust me when I say that once you truly understand this process, everything changes. It's as though a switch flips, and suddenly you begin to see the world through new eyes, eyes that recognize the infinite potential that exists around you and within you. Now, I know that some of you may be skeptical. You might be wondering, is this really possible? Or, how can something so simple work in such a profound way? Let me reassure you, this is not about magic, it's about energy. The universe is made of energy, and so are you. You are constantly exchanging energy with everything around you. Your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, all of these contribute to the energy you send out into the world. And just as energy can be exchanged between two people, it can be exchanged between you and the universe. When you ask for something, you are sending a clear signal to the universe. And when you do this with pure intention, especially before 4 a.m., you're tapping into a frequency that aligns with your desires. The reason this time is so powerful is because it's a time when the world is still and quiet. The noise of the day has not yet begun, and the distractions are minimal. This allows you to connect more deeply with your inner self and with the energy of the universe. It's a time when you are most in tune with your true essence. But the key to this practice is not just the timing. It's the feeling behind your request. You must ask for what you want with a sense of gratitude, as though it has already been given to you. You see, Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. When you express gratitude, you align yourself with the frequency of abundance. The universe responds to that energy by bringing you more of what you are thankful for. And that's how manifestation works. The more you express gratitude, the more you attract into your life. Now, some of you may be wondering, what if I don't feel worthy of my desires? This is a very important question, and I want to address it because I know that many of us struggle with feelings of unworthiness. But let me tell you something. You are worthy. You are worthy of every blessing, every desire, and every miracle that the universe has to offer. Your worthiness is not based on your past, your mistakes, or your perceived limitations. Your worthiness is inherent. It's a part of who you are. You were born into this world with the divine right to receive all the love, abundance, and joy that the universe has to offer. And once you embrace this truth, once you understand that you are deserving of everything you desire, you will see your life begin to shift. When you ask for what you want, ask from a place of deep self-love. Ask as though you already know that what you want is on its way to you, because it is. The universe is always ready to give you what you ask for, but you must first believe that you are deserving of it. As you continue to ask for your desires, you'll begin to notice the subtle shifts that occur in your life. These shifts may not always be dramatic, but they are always significant. The first shift you may notice is a sense of peace. When you ask for something before 4 a.m., you are aligning yourself with a higher state of consciousness. You're moving beyond the limitations of the ego, beyond fear and doubt, and into the realm of pure possibility. And in that space, peace naturally follows. You'll find that your mind becomes quieter, your heart more open, and your soul more connected to the divine. Another shift you may notice is a sense of trust. The more you practice this, the more you begin to trust in the process of manifestation. You'll see the synchronicities and signs that the universe is working in your favor. You'll feel a deeper sense of knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This trust is incredibly powerful because it creates a ripple effect in your life. The more you trust, the more the universe will show you that your desires are already on their way. You might also notice that you begin to receive insights and inspirations that guide you on your path. These insights may come in the form of dreams, intuitive nudges, or sudden bursts of clarity. This is the universe communicating with you, giving you the guidance you need to take inspired action. Remember, manifestation is not just about asking and receiving. It's also about being open to the signs and taking the steps that are aligned with your desires. When you ask for something, the universe will often provide you with the tools, people, and opportunities that will help you bring your desires into reality. And let me tell you, once you start experiencing these shifts, it becomes almost impossible to go back. Your life will begin to flow with such ease and grace, and you'll realize that you are a powerful creator. You are the one who is shaping your reality, and the universe is your ally in that process. It will give you everything you need to create the life of your dreams. But you must first trust, believe, and ask with an open heart. But I know some of you may still be wondering about timing. What if you ask for something and it doesn't happen right away? Well, let me remind you that the universe does not work on our timeline. It works on divine timing. And while this can sometimes feel frustrating, it is important to remember that everything is happening for a reason. The universe is always working in your favor, even when you don't see the results immediately. Sometimes the delay is just an opportunity for you to grow, to prepare for what is coming, or to align more fully with your desires. Trust that the universe knows exactly what it is doing, and that what is meant for you will never pass you by. Keep asking, keep trusting, and keep believing. Your desires are already on their way, and the universe is guiding you every step of the way. As you continue with this practice, you'll notice that your life begins to transform. Your relationships improve, your finances become more abundant, and your health flourishes. The more you align with the energy of the universe, the more miracles you will experience. And as you experience these miracles, I want you to remember one thing. It's not magic. It's the power of your own energy, your own belief, and your own connection to the divine. As you begin to experience the power of asking before 4 a.m., you'll start to notice a shift in your perception. You'll see that your thoughts, your words, and your actions are all energy in motion, and energy is incredibly powerful. You see, when you are connected to the energy of the universe, you tap into an infinite source of wisdom, love, and abundance. You begin to realize that everything you need is already within you, and it's just a matter of unlocking that power. But here's the thing I want you to understand. The universe is not separate from you. The universe is you. We are all interconnected, part of the same divine energy that flows through everything. This means that when you ask for something, you're not asking from a place of lack or need. You're asking from a place of knowing that you are part of something much larger than yourself. You are already whole, already abundant, already worthy. And when you ask with that understanding, you become a magnet for your desires. This is why I say that the universe will instantly give you what you ask for. It's not about time or effort, it's about alignment. When you align with the frequency of what you desire, it must come to you. The key is in your vibration. The more you raise your vibration, the more you begin to attract what you want into your life. This is the law of attraction at its finest. Now let me clarify something. It's not about being perfect or having it all together. In fact, I want to let you know that it's okay to not have all the answers. It's okay to feel uncertain at times. You don't have to be perfect to manifest your desires. The only thing you need to do is get into alignment. And you do this by practicing self-love and trusting that you deserve everything you ask for. You see, when you love yourself, you send a message to the universe that you are worthy of love and abundance. And when you believe in your worth, the universe responds accordingly. But I know that sometimes you might feel like you're doing everything right, and yet things don't seem to be happening as quickly as you'd like. This is where patience comes in. Manifestation is not always instantaneous, and there may be moments of waiting. But I want to encourage you to remember that waiting is not wasted time. It's an opportunity for you to continue to grow, to deepen your understanding of yourself, and to stay connected to your inner wisdom. Patience is a powerful practice in itself because it shows that you trust the universe's timing. It's easy to become frustrated when things don't happen on our timeline, but I want you to know that everything is unfolding perfectly. And when the time is right, the universe will deliver exactly what you need. And remember, when you ask for something before 4 a.m., you are aligning yourself with the divine flow, so even when it feels like things are not moving, know that behind the scenes, the universe is already working on your behalf. Another thing I want to address is the importance of letting go of control. Many of us have a tendency to want to micromanage every aspect of our lives, but this only creates resistance. You see, when you ask for something and then immediately try to control how and when it will happen, you block the flow of energy. The universe works in mysterious ways, and sometimes the way it delivers your desires may surprise you. Trust that the universe knows the best way to bring your desires to you, and let go of the need to control the process. Instead, focus on your part of the equation: asking, believing, and receiving. The more you let go of control, the more you allow the universe to work its magic. And I want you to remember that when the universe delivers, it's always more than what you expected. The universe has an infinite abundance of resources, and when you trust in its wisdom, it will always provide what you need in ways that you could never have imagined. As you continue to practice this ritual of asking before 4 a.m., you'll notice a deep sense of peace and knowing within yourself. You'll begin to feel more confident, more connected, and more empowered. And this is because you are no longer relying on external circumstances for your happiness or fulfillment. You are looking within, knowing that everything you need is already inside you, waiting to be activated. And the beauty of this practice is that it's not just about material desires. It's about asking for love, for healing, for guidance, for peace, for joy. Whatever it is that your heart truly desires, you can ask for it, and the universe will bring it to you. The key is to stay open, to trust the process, and to remain in a state of gratitude. Gratitude is the highest vibration, and when you practice it consistently, you attract even more of what you want into your life. But I know that some of you may be wondering, what if I don't get what I asked for? Well, I want you to understand that sometimes the universe doesn't give us exactly what we ask for because it has something even better in store. The universe knows what is best for us, even when we don't. And while it may be hard to accept in the moment, the gifts that the universe has for you are often beyond your wildest dreams. So I encourage you to let go of any attachment to the outcome. Instead, focus on the process. Focus on the joy of asking, the peace of knowing that what you desire is already on its way, and the excitement of seeing how the universe will surprise you. Keep your heart open, keep your thoughts positive, and trust that everything is unfolding in perfect divine timing. And as you continue to practice this, you'll start to see that manifestation becomes easier and more natural. You'll find that the things you desire begin to show up in your life effortlessly. It's as though the universe is conspiring to make your dreams come true. And that's because it is. The universe is always working in your favor, always ready to deliver what you ask for, when you ask with a pure heart and an open mind. One of the most important things you can do for yourself is to trust. Trust that the universe has your back. Trust that whatever you ask for, no matter how big or small, is already on its way. Trust that you deserve the things you desire. The moment you truly believe this, your life will shift in profound ways. You'll begin to see that everything you need is already on its way to you, and all you have to do is open yourself up to receive it. Now, I know that this process can sometimes be challenging. We all have moments of doubt, moments when we question whether what we desire will really come to us. I want to encourage you to gently let go of those doubts. Remember, the universe works on a different timeline than we do, and sometimes it needs a little more time to align all the pieces. So, while you may not see immediate results, Trust that it is all happening behind the scenes, working itself out for your highest good. One thing I've learned on my own journey is that manifestation is not about forcing or pushing. It's about allowing. It's about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. So when you ask before 4 a.m., release the need to control how it happens. Allow the universe to work its magic. Let go of any attachment to the outcome and trust that whatever shows up is exactly what you need in that moment. When you begin to practice this consistently, you'll notice that your life will start to shift in beautiful ways. The people, the circumstances, and the opportunities you need will begin to flow into your life effortlessly. The more you practice asking before 4 a.m., the more aligned you'll become with the energy of abundance, and the more you'll see that everything you desire is already within your reach. And here's the key. It's not just about asking for material things. Yes, the universe can bring you wealth, success, and love, but it can also bring you peace, joy, and healing. These are just as valuable as anything else. So when you ask, don't limit yourself to just physical possessions. Ask for clarity. Ask for wisdom. Ask for inner peace. And know that the universe will respond to those requests with as much love and abundance as it does with the material ones. One of the most beautiful aspects of this process is that it deepens your connection to yourself. As you continue to ask, you'll become more aware of your own desires, your own needs, and your own worth. You'll realize that you are deserving of everything you ask for, and that everything you desire is already available to you. The more you practice this, the more you'll tap into your own inner power, and the more you'll realize that you have always had the ability to manifest your dreams. And as I close this, I want to remind you of one very important truth. You are powerful beyond measure. The universe is simply a reflection of your own thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. When you ask before 4 a.m., you are not asking for permission or approval from the universe. You are simply aligning yourself with the flow of abundance and love that is already yours. And when you do that, miracles begin to unfold. So I encourage you to continue asking before 4 a.m. Make it a practice in your daily life and watch as your world transforms before your eyes. Know that everything you desire is already on its way and that you are deserving of it all. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the incredible power of the universe. Before I let you go, I want to leave you with a few questions to reflect on. What is it that you truly desire? What is your heart yearning for right now? Take a moment and really think about it. When you ask, what do you want to receive? And how would it feel to know that the universe is already working on your behalf to bring that desire to fruition? I would love to hear your thoughts, your feelings, and your experiences with this practice. Have you noticed any shifts in your life since you've started asking before 4 a.m.? What are the things that have come to you effortlessly? Please, share your stories in the comments below. I truly believe that when we share our experiences, we create a space of healing and growth for everyone involved. And if this message resonated with you, I encourage you to like, comment, and share it with others who may need this reminder today. The universe is abundant, and there is enough for everyone. Let's continue to support one another as we walk this beautiful journey of manifestation together.
you.